welcome back to Hi Grishi Codes. I hope you are doing great. In the previous video, we learned about the for loop and while loop separately. But many beginners have one common question: when should we use a for loop and when should we use a while loop? So, in today's video, we will compare both loops and understand the difference with simple explanations. Let's get started. What is a for loop? A for loop is used when we already know how many times we want to repeat a task. For example, if you want to print numbers from 1 to 5, a for loop is the best choice. So code for I in range 1 comma 6 and then print I. So let's understand this step by step. Range 1 comma 6. Generate the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. The variables I stores one numbers at a time. During the first iteration I equals to 1, so Python prints 1. Then I equals to 2, so it prints 2. These process continue until I equals to 5. After printing 5, the loop ends because there are no more numbers left in the range. So the output will be 1 2 3 4 and then 5. Okay. And then while what is while loop? So while loop is used when we don't know exactly how many times the loop should run. It keeps running as long as the condition is true. So while loop count equals to 1 and then while count less than equals to 5 and then print count and count plus equals to 1. So, first we create a variable named count and assign it the value 1. The condition is count less than equals to 5. Python check the condition. Since 1 is less than or equals to 5, it prints 1. Then count plus equals to 1. Increase the value to 2. Again, Python check the condition. Since 2 is also less than or equals to 5, it prints 2. This continues until count becomes 6. Now the condition 6 less than equals to 5 is false, so the loop stops. So the output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay. Difference between for loop and while loop. For loop used when the number of iteration is known, and then while loop used when the number iteration is unknown. And for loop simpler and shorter syntax, and then while loop required a condition. And For loop no need to update the loop variable manually, and then while loop you must update the variable manually. For loop less chance of an infinite loop, and then while loop more chance of an infinite loop if the condition never becomes false. Okay, so real life example. Imagine you are attending a class with 5 students. If you already know there are exactly 5 students, you can use a for loop to create each one. Now imagine you are waiting at a bus stop. You don't know when the bus will arrive. You will keep waiting until the bus comes. This is similar to while loop. So when should you use it? Use a for loop when the number of repetitions you are working with range, list, tuple, or strings, and then use a while loop when. So the number of repetition is unknown, and then the loop depend on the condition becomes false. Okay, and then that's all for today's video. I hope you now clearly understand the difference between for loop and while loop. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to High Grishi Codes. In the next video, we will learn nested loops in Python with easy examples and pattern printing. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Happy coding!